So it's up and running again. It's reversed bars and rubs, bars, volts, 370 volts and about 5 amps. All is wired up right here. And we'll talk about what they're doing now. I took the figure of 125 PF on the primary and compared it with the 33 PF on the secondary, and took it and just divided it. I divided it by 2 twice, and it got me to 31. So I figured I'd take the 17 NF of the alternator capacity, divide it in half twice, and it came out about 4.25 UF. And that's 4 UF capacity now. It's wired in series, and that's on the wire 2. Wire 3 just still comes straight out, but that'll actually limit the amount of volt to amp conversion that happens. Right? The scope is actually wired so that it's across the 4 UF. So I'm going to flip the switch. It's going to connect the alt output back to the DC motor input. Ready? It'll show you the waveform. The difference here is that instead of a hard stop where it just switches over and then everything dies instantly, this seems to coast down, so it's looking like it's going in the right direction. Maybe need just smaller capacities. Just not sure to what ratio I need it to be smaller. Anyway, check this out. Ready? Switching now. The signal's done in a couple seconds there after it starts cooling down. Right now, everything's been wired back into live. This switch opens or closes the single phase connected to the other B phase that's got the exciting capacity on it. Right now, the single phase has the wire 2 that comes out through the 2 series capacities to give me enough volt coverage. Gives me about 700 volts worth of coverage at 4 UF. And then wire 3 comes out directly. They both come out through this wire, this pair of wires, and feed right back into there. And that's how it's connected up right now. So I guess the thing is to find a capacity that's in series on the output wire that creates some kind of a backup oscillation that then sits inside the alternator. I guess, perhaps. That's a guess. And the next things to do are to go to even smaller capacities. So maybe add another 2 8 UF 330 volt caps in series and see what that then ends up at. And see how that will let it all work. So something else to try a little later, I guess.